Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and tonight we're going to be taking a look at Looney Tunes World of Mayhem and diving into Synergy, Team Synergy. I've seen some questions on Reddit and Discord, and I've had some questions come my way. People wondering how best they can make synergies work for them, specifically in Brawl, with their roster. So that's exactly what we're going to be diving into. But first, before we get into that, if this is your first time finding my channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Alright, and welcome back. So let's talk about Synergy really quick. Synergy in and of itself, I looked up the definition of it. So I'm going to give you the dictionary definition here and then my definition, which is much more simplified. But the dictionary says the interaction or cooperation of two or more organizations, substances, or other agents to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. So in my language, I just say synergy is really how the tunes and their abilities impact each other as a tune or each other as a skill. What I mean by that, just taking a look at my top team here. If I go into Gossamer, right now he's my top tank. He's got two relationship buffs here, right? So he's got villain, so he gets 10% attack, defense, and speed, while any villain tune is in the battlefield as an ally. But this is the one that I capitalize on right here as the hero. He also has a friendship skill for heroes that gives the 10% attack, defense, and speed. So right now on this team, I have Daffy Hood here, who is a hero, so there's a 10% buff there. And then I also have Scarlet Pumpernickel here, again a hero. So there's a 10% boost there, but he also has the same hero boost right there. So he gets an additional 10%. You know, he gets the same buff because Daffy Hood is in the team. Now, my support, my favorite right here, Porky Pig, he's awesome. So we're gonna look at more than just relationship buffs now. We're gonna look at skills as well. So he gets a buff for Daffy Duck, while any Daffy Duck tune is on the battlefield as an ally. So I have two Daffy Duck tunes on the battlefield as an ally, right? Daffy Hood and Scarlet Pumpernickel. So there's the buffs there. And then if we go into over here, we take a look at Sail Sick 1. It's a passive skill. So this tune gains 6% more defense for each Daffy Duck tune on the field. So not only does he get a buff right here, the 10% attack, defense, and speed from the Daffy tunes, but he also gets a 6% more defense because, I mean, for each of the Daffy tunes on the field. That's quite a bit of defense for my healer, which is awesome for a healer, because if he gets attacked, it's going to greatly reduce how much damage that he actually takes. So that's how I have the synergies interacting with everybody. So everybody on this team has a synergy with some other person, either because of relationship or because of skill. Now, another one that you can point out is right over here with Scout Leader Granny. She has this right here, Healthy Bunch 1. All cat and bird allies have 5% more health. So you build up a team that has cat and bird allies, or at least one or two, then that synergy is there. Also, she has the friendship skill for all scout allies. So if you go into the scout team, then you'll have some opportunities there. Just taking a look here, because you'll have Fisher Cat Sylvester. Now Fisher Cat Sylvester, he's okay. He's somebody that you get really early on in the game, but he's also got a skill which is pretty cool right here. Where is Natural Gifts 2, I think? No, not that one. Right here, this one right here, the Fish Hook Worm 1. So once per battle, whenever an ally gains hidden, give it attack up for 2 turns. So that right there, you can team him up with Scarlet Pumpernickel. You can team him up with Barnyard Dog. Any other tune that has the ability to hide or goes into hiding when damaged. All right, and another one, just really quick, is Photographer Sylvester here. So he's got a relationship with friendship skill with Artist tunes. But he also has, see, he's got a hidden here as well, which is cool. Cause stun to the target enemy, and this tune gains hidden. That would work well with Fisher Cat Sylvester. But he's also got this one right here. So this is a synergy not amongst the team, but against the enemy as well. So something here to take a look at is whenever an enemy taunts, use Flash Wave automatically. It deals 20% of its original damage. So you can set up a team that just constantly does damage, either based on your team and what your team does, or on what the other team does, whether they taunt or heal or what. So it's really good to get to know your team, and I think that's one thing that the developers have done really well with this game, is we're not pigeonholed into any specific team. Sure, we have the relationship buffs there, but those aren't the end-all be-all. Definitely take those into consideration when you're building your team, but also take a look at the synergies that the skills have with each other and each other tune. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Brawl and take a look at how this team performs. Let's just go ahead and shoot for this. Take this team out of here. Okay, and it's this team right here. So I got Porky Pig who has synergies with both Daffies in more ways than one, and then you've got you've got Gossamer who has synergies with both Daffies as well. Should be a fun fight. We're going up against Marvin, the actual Marvin. That first ability, I can steal a positive effect from the team, but there's really nothing there. I'm going to focus down Marvin first, so I'm just going to do an AoE attack here. And then I'm going to attack up on everybody. And then, love this right here. Boom, let's go ahead and attack him and go into hiding. Look at all that damage that Porky took. And look at this too. Because of Scarlet Pumpernickel and the damage that Porky Pig took, he's now hidden, which is awesome. And imagine the amount of damage he would have taken if he didn't have the benefit of the extra defense from Daffy Hood and Scarlet Pumpernickel. So let's go ahead and taunt. We're going to go ahead and taunt. We're going to use it on Outlaw Foghorn right here. Reduce that turn meter a little bit. Whenever I can reduce turn meter, I'm going to go for it. And let's see if we can just take out Marvin here. Nope, almost. I don't know if I want to waste that on Marvin. We'll see if we can take out this guy. Nope, didn't. That's okay, though. So we're going to heal. We can do this AoE, take out 2 with 1 hit. Another AoE here. This is another reason why I like this team so much. So I have Daffy Hood that can do single or multiple target attacks. I got Gossamer who can do the exact same thing. Sure, Gossamer is a bit slow, but when you have a tank that can taunt, it's okay to have a slow tank. The only downfall to it is it takes a little bit of time for him to be able to use his taunt, which is fine as long as you've got your team built up around that and you can withstand that. And this team withstands that very well. So let's go ahead and go after Bugs there. And then we're just going to take out Hector. Now, this team here, I think I may have shown... Whoa, was that my voice going really high? I think I may have shown this team before. Probably because it's my favorite team right now. Alright, and the only real challenge with trying to show a lower scoring team is I would have to drop trophies quite a bit in order to get a lower power level team in here to test that out. That's one thing that I think would be nice, is to be able to, if there was a mode where you'd be, it doesn't matter who you brought in there, you'd be matched against teams that were even level instead of this constant ladder climb, which is great. I like it. But the opportunity to test new teams and new synergies, it really isn't there right now. Let's see if there's another team I can put together that I like really well. So this is going to be a lower level one, so I need to look for a lower team. We'll do a 128. And we're going to throw in, let's see, so we got Merlin Sam, who pairs very well with Scarlet Pumpernickel. I'm Pumpernickel. No, I'm not that. No, with Witch Hazel. What am I thinking? And then we throw in Daffy Hood and Gossamer. So we swapped out the 2 healers. So this is a full attack team, and this is a full AoE attack team. I get defense bonus between Witch Hazel and Merlin, and then I get hero bonus for Gossamer because of Daffy Hood. And this is strictly just an AoE team. Every single one of these members of this team can do an AoE. Plus you have all those debuffs that Witch Hazel gives out. And just picks them off one by one. Now I don't have any healers in here. I don't have any healer support in here, so I do have to be careful which teams I go up against. But this team just demolishes other teams. The right teams, though. Is this one I want to keep? Yeah, this is one I want to keep. Alright, let's see. Do I have another team I want to play around with real quick to show you? So that team there had a few synergies. It didn't have as many synergies as my main team has. Let's do one more. Okay, so this is a 102. Let's see if I can get the lower level in here. So Granny with Scarlet. Photographer Sylvester. And Ralph here. So this team here, so she's got synergies with cat and bird tunes. So we've got a cat and a bird tune there. This is also a stealth team. So let's take this in there. Plus you also have Scarlet that can give stealth. Alright, so Ralph here, we're going to go ahead and... So this tune here gains 3 attack up, 1 to 2 dodge chance, and then a 50% turn meter. So we're going to do that and get his turn meter up. We're going to go stealth on Scarlet Pumpernickel here. And we're going to go stealth here as well. So we're going to cause stun to target enemy, and this tune gains hidden for 3 turns. So we are going to stun the tank. Now this, I like this one here. 95 damage to all enemies, plus causes attack down. We're going to go ahead and take them down. And then here, Tune gains 1 to 3 critical chance up and hidden for 2 turns. And then also gains 50% Tune meter. So I'm just buffing him up before he attacks. Alright, we're going to go ahead and work on Hector here. Boom. Then we're going to do some speed down to everybody. So we got some attack down, we got some speed down, we got all these debuffs going on up there. And then let's go ahead and attack Barber Bugs right now with Ralph. Do some decent damage. Let's heal everybody up. And do some additional damage here. So boom, Bugs, more damage. Hit him up the side of the head and take him out. Let's take out Hector. Take one more hit. And then we're going to buff up Ralph again. Do some damage to Barnyard Dog over there. Now, the only downfall to this team is that I do not have a tank, so I cannot distract some of these tunes with a taunt. So that is where Granny's additional defense from cat and bird tunes comes in to help keep her alive a little bit better. And that one worked out pretty well. That was a pretty even match. So there you go, everybody. That's what I wanted to show you tonight. Just some synergy tips. Remember, it's not just about that relationship skill or that nemesis skill. It is also about the individual skills that each tune has and how they can impact either another tune or another ability like hidden. So there you go, everybody. That's what I had for you tonight. I'd be interested to know what kind of tips you have for team synergies. What is your favorite team compositions that you have? I'd also like to mention Haruki went ahead and put together a team synergy video as well, and it was pretty good. So I'm going to put the link in the description below. Definitely check her video out as well over on the Looney Tunes World of Mayhem channel. Also, there's some other great videos over there as well, so I recommend everybody take a look at that. Also, if you're not part of the community Discord, where we get to interact with devs, and Haruki is there interacting with people as well. She's the community manager for Looney Tunes, if you were unaware. She's been great. The devs have been great. They've already done a Q&A already, which was absolutely awesome. And again, just kudos to the development team and to this company, because I've mentioned it before, but they run their own Reddit, they run their own Discord, they're running their own YouTube channel, and they're doing everything they can to make sure that they communicate and get ideas for the community, and I think that's absolutely awesome. So definitely check out the Discord. I'll put the Discord link in the description down below as well. So again, there you go, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I truly appreciate it. And if you liked it, if it was entertaining, if it was educational at the least, please make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.